deja vu. I just been in this place before. Higher on the street and the noise went time to go.
Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Deep End.
These are your hosts, John
I'm AJ.
And Czar.
Today we are going to talk about breaking news in the field of science. This this topic can actually be taken into account or be done in the Promised End style, but since we're in the deep end right now, and this is a very mysterious topic, a very weird phenomenon, which hits the deep end's most core principle to be weird.
Definitely, this news definitely falls under the genre that we're tackling here in the Deep End.
And this is about the confirmation of existence of parallel universes. That's so chunibyo.
Well, this is like our dream right now.
Yeah, this is like a dream. When I discovered this, when somebody told me this, it's like, shit, everything that we've believed in was confirmed.
Yes, this is science now.
Science
This is
confirmed
real.
our beliefs. Anyway, shout outs to Allan of Team MDTNG for the inspiration for this.
Yes.
He actually messaged me and told me that this is a very interesting topic that can be tackled by our podcast right here. It's sad that he's not here at the moment, but he also proposed to us that he wanted to be in an episode that tackles technology, newfangled technology that are available today. Pardon for that. That is a really deja vu
Moment.
That's actually a bike from another universe.
dimension. Yeah. What bike? Well, anyway. Again, thank you for Allan of Team MDTNG for giving us this topic. Again, guys, if you have any topics that you want us to tackle, whether it's for the weird or it's for the fun on the Promised Ends podcasts area, just do message us and we'd love to talk about it. Okay, now let's get this show on the road. I am so excited for this topic. This is basically my genre. This is my era. If you have Czar and the realities of sleep paralysis or whatever, or the realities of the weird, and you have AJ, the scientific, and the stuff, and the whatever, you have me, the parallel guy.
The parallel
the
guy.
parallel guy.
I'm not even interested in this topic.
Basically, this is my realm. The weird, and let's just get out of it.
Okay, so wait, before we begin, are you the John from this universe, or are you from a parallel dimension?
I am the singularity. I am one with every universe. This is happening all at the same time across multiple dimensions.
God
there is
damn it.
no us. There is only me.
I hope I'm better looking in the other parallel dimensions.
You're not fat.
No, that's nice.
Well, anyway, according to an article by unilad.co.uk, that is my son right there. That cute little voice. Anyway, scientists have discovered the mysterious cold spot in space that could prove our universe is just one of an endless string of realities. Now, again, quoting Unilad, the cold spot is an area of space 13 billion years old and 1.8 billion light years across. This is older than Earth itself, which is 0.00015 degrees Celsius, 0.00027 degrees Fahrenheit. This is, when they say cold spot, they mean cold spot. Colder than its surroundings, and this unfathomable mass might be taken as the first evidence for the multiverse. Astronomers have been unable to explain the cause of this massive super void, and a new study conducted by Durham University claims it couldn't possibly exist at all. So guys, what are your thoughts on that? They discovered something that they actually discovered. They saw this. But astronomers, or rather studies conducted by university professors, those that are in the know, claims that it couldn't possibly exist at all. What are your thoughts? AJ's are. Give me anything.
Gimme.
Well,
Before I refute your existence. I'm so excited. I'm sorry, guys.
Savage.
well,
You go first.
right now I'm very skeptical because this is again. I believe that our capabilities to analyze things and calculate things, physics, string physics, quantum physics, whatever. I think we're not yet at the pinnacle of all of these fields of study. So there's still a myriad ways to explain this phenomenon of having this wide expanse of this cold spot is actually super big.
Yeah.
It's
not a
an-
smart. It's not a
an
smart.
extremely big space spanning billions of light years across, and
It's 13 fucking billions years old.
unfortunately, according to the according to
During
the
our
leading
university.
theory of our
Inflation.
origin, which is inflation, this couldn't be a result of that. So something else caused this to happen.
Yeah. And the thing is, a lot of string theorists also agree that the laws of this universe might not apply to other universes.
Oh yeah, but that's really disheartening because at that point, there's no way to actually discover the origin of anything because every universe or every the multiverse, every instance of a universe follows a different set of laws. So it's sort of it becomes convoluted at that point.
But I think this is one of the best ways to explain it because, of course, there will be different laws in different universes, but there will always be one point of intersection where the laws are the same, in which the possibility of something existing between universe A and universe B intersect. And at this point, even though, let's say the spot, not the cold spot itself, but the area that envelopes the cold spot actually overlaps with the laws of another universe. That's why the existence of the cold spot was proven or was shown in the WMAP satellite in 2004 and confirmed in 2013. So, just to quote TheGuardian.com, one of the study authors, Professor Tom Shanks, wow, of Durham University, told the RAS, "We can't entirely rule out that the spot is caused by an unlikely fluctuation explained by the standard theory of the Big Bang." The Big Bang theory, which is the origin of the universe.
Yes.
But if that isn't the answer, then there are more exotic explanations. Perhaps the most exciting of these is that the cold spot was caused by a collision between our universe and another bubble universe, which I already said earlier. Yes, AJ?
That part of the article reminded me of the brain theory. You know that? A few years ago, Allan.
Another Allan.
Yeah, Allan of this.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
the same Allan.
The
same
same
Allan.
guy.
It's our Allan, or
Oh.
probably an Allan from a parallel
Another
universe.
Maybe Allan is the otherworldly Allan.
Oh,
Allan.
maybe the one who gave you this topic is actually that one from the other universe.
Yeah, and he knows that this is our time now.
Well, go ahead, JJ.
Go ahead, AJ.
Well, he introduced me to, what's his name? God?
Oh.
No. The Through the Wormhole. You know that show?
Yeah, Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman show.
He introduced you to God?
Yeah.
Wow, that is really Allan.
He had an episode where he had two guest scientists where they were discussing the brain theory, which is the brain is like a membrane. It's like a sheet of universe, multiple universe, and they theorized that the Big Bang was caused by two universes colliding. So that episode of Through the Wormhole reminded me of this news right here. So they're talking about it like long before
Yeah, it's actually a theory. Again, the cold spot was discovered way back in 2004 by the WMAP satellite by NASA, and it was confirmed by ESA's Planck mission in 2013. So this was confirmed 2 times already. The existence of the cold spot was checked by 2 different sources. So again, by Professor Tom Shanks of Durham University said that if further more detailed analysis, this will prove to be the case, then the cold spot might be taken as the first evidence of the multiverse. This is really exciting because actually I was talking with Allan way before. Allan
That's the third one.
Yeah,
that's the third version of him.
Yeah. Way back in 2006, we were talking about the existence of parallel universes and time travel.
Yeah.
We already debunked that time travel is really, really hard to do because as time moves forward, you can't exactly pinpoint a certain time in which you want to go back to because, again, there's no origin in time. So even in seconds, there's nanoseconds. There's always little bits of numbers going on and on forever, and you can't pinpoint just one exact location. So time travel needs to be really precise. It needs to happen in a flash. It's like light. That's the thing. If you have light, you can basically do time travel if you move by the speed of light because you can instantly go to where you want to go. But still, the speed of light does not match the speed of time. Anyway,
Except if you have a DeLorean.
Yeah. I really would want a DeLorean. Anyway, then the multiverse, according to scientists and astronomers, the existence of the multiverse or uncountable realms sit side by side in higher dimensions that our senses are incapable of perceiving directly. Each alternative universe carries its own different version of reality. Like what we discussed earlier, it has a specific laws of that specific universe. But again, there will be one where you wrote this column and I read it. Even a really weird one in which Donald Trump uses Twitter to spread nothing but amusing cat videos. That's another universe right there.
Now, if a collision between universes or realities caused a cold spot to appear, and this cold spot is like, according to the article, it's 1.8 billion light years across, and it's extremely cold, like 0.000115 degrees Celsius. That cold. Now, I fear that if this happens again, if a cold spot sort of appears somewhere else,
like near us,
it could most likely wipe out our solar system in an instant.
Actually, yeah.
But that's the thing. Okay.
I mean, what is, because the science, to be honest, since I'm not really a physicist or a string theorist, the science goes over my head. But what I would like to talk about is what are the implications of this. What would be the effects of this discovery to us? What's the benefit of discovering alternate universes?
Okay, so what did I think of? In my point of view, one benefit of discovering alternate universes is if we can contact them and they suddenly come in contact with us, and we prove that we want a, what do you call this, natural or relationship, a harmonious relationship with the other universe. We can basically recreate matter to its molecular level. Basically, I'm not saying that we can play God at this point, but basically that's what's gonna happen. Things not possible through the laws of this universe, but we have the idea of getting there. We have the theories of getting there. Might be possible in another universe because they have different laws there, and a cure or something might be.
Maybe we could collaborate with them.
Yes,
and learn
we can
more.
collaborate and learn more. What they don't have there might be here.
Yeah.
For example, they don't have the notion of gravity in there. There, everything's just floating. There's
That's so
no
trippy.
ground. Yeah, that's so trippy. But in their universe, it might be the norm.
The norm, yeah.
What could happen is we can at that point, space travel would be possible, because at that point we could make an engine that has anti-gravity properties, and with the technology in our era, which is we could harness the power of anti-gravity, and in their universe as well, since they can't go, since there's no gravity, there's nothing to hold it, we can introduce the existence of gravity over there and warp how they live. Basically, that's two sides living at the same time. That's harmonious existence. That's mutualism. But the thing is, it's not going to be that easy.
Definitely, because if a parallel universe follows
A horror movie story plot?
no, if they have a different set of laws governing them, communication with intelligent life from a parallel universe might be extremely difficult, because we don't have a common ground to stand on, which is in the end it's supposed to be mathematics, because mathematics is fundamental. In our universe, math is just one thing. 1 + 1 = 2. That's as solid as it can be in this universe. What if in their universe it's not so? So basically, you lose mathematics, you lose language, and of course the chances of communicating with intelligent life, given how big the universe is,
Yes.
just like pinpointing some sort of a random position in the universe to like send that distortion over and like recreate this cold space phenomenon in a controlled environment. Like like say for example, we have a facility here on Earth. Oh my God.
We already
Oh, maybe no, not the Large Hadron Collider.
No, dude! It's... it is the Large fucking Hadron fucking Collider, where multiple possibilities happen every second.
Now, imagine this. Say, for example, the Large Hadron Collider.
Yeah, LHC, man.
Say,
It's the thing. It's the future.
Say, for example, we're able to create a controlled
mini
space.
Cold spot.
Yes. Say, for example, if this is indeed a parallel universe, maybe, just maybe in the same spot, there's intelligent life. Like a parallel or a mirror version of Earth. We create this cold spot, yeah? What happens is you try to control it in order for you to sort of send communication over. Like maybe radio signals, whatever. Anything that could penetrate that shit, and go to the other side.
Hamsters.
What if this parallel universe is not really something we should open?
Yeah. No, that's one of the ethical moralities.
Because you can't I can't imagine the sort of thing that would come out of there, man. I mean,
Xenomorphs.
I mean something completely different from us.
Yeah.
Something that's that follows a different set of rules, mathematics, and after mathematics, ethics follows.
Then language.
I mean, these things might not be
As harmonious as we think.
yes, they might not be amiable to harmonious relationships.
The engineers from Prometheus.
AKA, they might eat us. No. Actually, that's another possibility. I am also open to that possibility. No one knows. Again,
Even the spilling of their reality into our reality is like
that would warp time and space.
you don't know what's in the other side. Like if you open it, it's like a bag of chips. When you open it, you immediately smell the chips, right? What if you open this shit?
And it's a bag of snakes.
It's a bag of, I don't know, maybe poison gas.
Yeah.
Demons. It's the parallel dimension demons. We're already there.
Because
This is going to be Doom. All of us would be Doomguy, and we'd be fighting demons.
It's the natural behavior of a species is to invade. You know what I mean? If there's a foreign species, what do?
You subjugate it.
Yeah.
Why am I the only good guy in the world?
Not really good guys.
I'm the first. I don't like to invade. Fuck that. I want to first. I want to study. Then I want to coexist. Because why invade if you can live side by side, sir?
I don't know. Maybe if you think about it, as a child, your instinct when you see something that's smaller,
you want to kill
weaker
it?
than you. Yeah, for some reason, kids are psychotic. Let me just tell you something, okay? Forgive me for going off on a tangent here. Kids are psychotic. I remember as a kid, for no apparent reason, I just started killing ants. I saw a mound of ants, and I was like, maybe I could set these shits on fire. And I fucking grabbed
a torch.
The insect spray. The one in cans, it's flammable, right? I actually grabbed
so you flamed on?
Yeah,
flame on
for some reason. And then when I grew older, I can't even kill a cockroach anymore. It's I'm so afraid of killing things.
You know what's that about? It's because as people, this is one of the things that I had a debate with Bev with.
Okay.
That kids are innately evil.
Yeah.
Humanity is innately evil.
Yes.
And the things that make us normal are our ethics, are the community, how we were taught in school, at home. So these are the things that shape you to be a human being. Now, once your brain still doesn't accept the rules of the norm, you became abnormal. Doesn't mean that you're autistic, you have Down syndrome, whatever. You become abnormal because you are not of the norm. And this is what happens, or this is 100% gonna be the case once we start communicating with those of the other universes. Universes.
What if they perceive us to be inferior?
Yeah.
I mean, but hey, we created the cold spot first, bitches.
What? But what if
we're gonna send a lot of cold spots in your place if you don't give us what we want?
What if they did that?
Oh man, what if they're the ones who's responsible for the 1.8 billion light year cold spot?
Hey, here's an idea. Come get us. Right?
What if it's a result of some sort of parallel dimension experiment gone wrong?
Or an experiment gone right. Yes, right? So there are a lot of things we can only speculate at this point at what the existence or the ramifications of confirming the existence of a parallel universe. We are 50% sure now that the existence of a universe other than ours
is real.
This is gonna be so much fun for me and so much hell for other people.
It's not fun. It's to be honest, it's terrifying. But it is sort of promising. It can be promising. There's
dude, it's sliders.
There's a wealth of things you can learn, but I feel that this can be potentially dangerous.
Yeah, we're not saying that this is all evil and shit like that.
Yeah.
What we're trying to show you guys here is that there can always be two things that might happen.
Yeah, there's always two sides in a coin.
They might kill us, or some fun stuff happening. Anti-gravity boots and shit like that.
Intergalactic playboy.
Not even just talking about intelligent life. Just the mere presence of their universe overlapping with ours might be destructive for us. We don't even need to encounter intelligent life. What if we open this and this sort of messes up our ecosystem or whatever, our physics?
Actually, that's the only thing I'm afraid of, because it's like this. For example, we are in a parallel universe which is exactly almost the same as ours. But in that universe, people didn't die. What if they overlap with ours?
So
What are the ramifications of that? They would surely mess up everything. And I talked to Ralph, my brother-in-law. Hi, Ralph. I actually talked to him earlier, and we come into a consensus that the things we see, the paranormal, those are spots that actually might overlap with another dimension. For example, here's a very good example. So we are in 3D, right?
Yeah.
And what we perceive is in 4D. Is it in another dimension? But for us, if I do this, basically I am 2D here. I am the 4D in their sign, but this is me in 2D. Why? There might be a universe in there already. And once I invade it, I'm basically a being not of their universe. Right? So that might happen. That might be the case. And that's one of the cases. Here's Ralph, who actually told me about that. Remember we talked about earlier? Then it's a really interesting topic that can, what do you call this? Rise up once the confirmation of parallel universes actually they confirm it 100%.
Yes, because to be fair, this is just one way of explaining the existence of that cold spot, which cannot be explained by our current.
Mathematically impossible, but it's there. How the fuck do you explain that? Right?
Yeah, it's most likely sort of a collision with another set of rules that does not exist in this plane.
Yes, in this plane. That's really interesting, man. Like, shit. And heroes like playing games, and people are like discovering parallel universes. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck are we doing with our life?
Well, we could just enjoy our lives right now and just let let
die.
them. No, let them keep discovering this shit, and then we'll enjoy it later.
We'll just talk about it here.
Well, anyway, that's it. If you heard of this news, we would love to talk to you about it. And if you have your own thoughts about parallel universe, how the Earth came to be, the universe started, do not leave my kid alone, please. He's gonna cry, and we're still in recording. Anyway. And if you have anything you want to add to this topic, be sure to comment on the comment section down below, or message us through Facebook, or comment through Facebook as well, as we are posting this video on our Facebook page. And if you like this, be sure to subscribe by clicking on that red button down below. Not too much below, just below the video.
It's below the video. It's right there. It says subscribe.
Red juicy.
If you don't know how to read, then you're not of this universe. Also, click on that bell button so you get notified if we have new videos.
And we also have our social media links in the description. Wow. So, like us in Facebook. Our Facebook page is in there. Also, visit John's channel for gaming videos.
And Parallel Universe talks.
And AJ's channel is in there as well. Please.
More music talks.
Go to him and subscribe if you want. And also, Chindari Beats Facebook page. Like us. Like us on Facebook.
So that's that. Again, guys, we are very thankful for Allan of Team MDTNG for introducing this topic to us. And I think he has another topic. He gave us another topic idea which can be discussed in a later episode. It's about eternalism. So watch out for that. That's really interesting because parallel universe, again, if the multiverse is real, then everything is eternal. Wow.
This Allan guy is really
not
cool,
for this
right?
world.
He's like from
his
another
brain is not of this world. He's
from
so
another
awesome.
universe.
Thank you very much, Allan. You're always in our thoughts.
Well, anyway, thanks, guys. I hope you had fun in this episode of The Deep End. Make sure to look out for more videos and stay the same. Unless you're in a different universe. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.